Hello, give me a second, folks, and I will be right with you. Yeah, let me know. What do you think of the new music widget thing? I just thought it might be nice to have on the screen so you guys can easily see the song. I will be with you in just a moment. It's shiny. Okay, cool. Right, let's get going, shall we? Good evening, everybody coming in. Hello. Right, let's click the button. There it is. Good evening. A surprise Wednesday long haul. There we are. A surprise Wednesday long haul. Ah, it's a sub. It's a Mitch. Hello there, sir. Thank you for 42 months. Welcome back, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, mate. Yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy week this last few days, but we're back now. I'm just looking forward to getting back onto a normal schedule. By a week tomorrow, we'll be back to like fully on a normal schedule. It's a bit crazy everything at the moment, so I appreciate you guys for hanging out whilst things are still going a little bit wild. But hello, good to see you all. Hello, right, let me scroll to the top. Kieran was the first one in today. Trader Joe's here. Preston is here. Fatboy Fat is here. Mac is here. Graham is here. Hello. Attack. Yeah, sorry, I got the giveaway. Come on, I've got rid of that now. That giveaway's finished now. Captain Rogers, hello. Aaron, how you doing today, mate? Lilo's good to see you as well. Jackus is here. Hello, hello. Roberticus is here. We've got Jan and Husky Simmer over on the YouTube. Hello, guys. How you doing? John's here as well. Hello, Roberticus. JW, hello. I know where this place is, right? Gaming Prospects, hello. How you doing? I've been doing long hauls all week. Cheated on the 350 with the Phoenix and the 330 yesterday. It does feel like that, doesn't it? It does. Raven's here. Flight Smokes is here. Hello, hello, hello. The Jowl will have left already. Yeah, mate. I can't follow every real world flight to the T, mate. Can I? The new widget looks a bit weird at the bottom left. It needs something at the bottom right to balance it or go in the middle. Well, I didn't know where else to put it, really, on this screen. I didn't really know where else to put it. Because it's not even balanced anyway normally. Because if I get rid of it, look, it's not balanced anyway with the fractal stuff there on the right-hand side. It never has been. Over my face. Yeah, that's it. I'll just stick it there. Wait. Oh, shoot. I've just moved something else that I probably didn't want to move. Oh, dear. I don't know what I've just moved. I've moved something, though. I've moved something, don't know what it is. And I've just moved it again. Ah! There we go. I'll just stick it there. There we go. Is that Castle Labs? No, I just got recommended like this YouTube video of this person who's got a widget to show it. And I was like, you know what? Bugger it. I don't really know where else we can put it on this screen. I mean, we don't spend a tremendous amount of time on this screen anyway. But in terms of it being uneven, like it's uneven anyway with the fractal logo, so I don't know if there's much I can do about that, really. Yeah, I don't know if there's much I can do about that. On top of the donation bar, I mean, I could put it up there, but it's just going to... no, because to fit it in there, you're not going to be able to read anything, are you? If I did that, you're not going to be able to read it. You can't read it up there, can you? It's too small. You got to actually make sure that it's readable. I think just on this screen, it's the only place for it. On the main screen, I've got it in the bottom right-hand corner, which I can change, but I'd need to move my camera up or something like that. Yeah, I think bottom left is the only place for it, unfortunately. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you all, though. Hello, hello, hello. Uziel's here on the YouTube. We got Vincent, the first one in the TikTok. Hello, hello. How's your day going? Yeah, not too bad. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I think the A350 is not that great. Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. Scenery tour, please. Yes, we'll be having a look. We'll be having a look. Absolutely. Joe Minecraft, thanks for the follow. Hello, hello. Becca's here. Hello, hello. Yeah, welcome in. Well, this is a surprise. I wasn't expecting this today. We were going to be doing a long haul flight out of Tokyo Narita to Madrid. And I was going to go live about an hour and a half ago, an hour and 40 minutes ago. But then suddenly I got an email about the Heathrow scenery. We got a sub. It's Callum. Hello. Second sub of the day. Hey. Ooh. Oh, lovely. Very nice. Mate, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the 82 whole months. It's gone from 82 to 83 for the next one. Thank you very much, Callum. Appreciate you, buddy. I hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Thank you so much. And then we got JBS. Hello. And Uziel's dropped over from the TikTok over onto the Twitch. Hello. It's a thank sub. Of course it's a thank sub from JBS. Back with 83 months. Folks, you're amazing. Thank you very much for the very lovely start to the stream. Much appreciated. Uziel as well. Thank you for the follow. Hello. What's different in the new version? I will list off all of the changes. I've got an email on it. I will list off all the changes. There's loads. Very well, Jomine. How you doing? Good to see you. Hello. A golden Kappa train. Is it actually? I can't see. Oh, it is. It's a golden Kappa train. Oh, well, there you go. How are the frames there? I lock my FPS at 60 and we're chilling. Yeah. Funny enough coincidence, your next flight is to do ITA Airways from Rome to Haneda. Nice. I have a question. Do you know why your flight plan deletes itself? Nope. No idea, mate. Sorry. Gorminator, hello. Good evening. Welcome in. Hello. Good to see you all. We're back. It's good to be back once again. It doesn't feel like it was yesterday that I saw you all. It feels like it was about 5 days ago. It's crazy. Stream schedule's going to be a bit weird and a little bit all over the place for the next week or so. But by a week tomorrow, we'll be back to complete normality, thank goodness, which I can't wait for. You'll have to bear with me whilst we've got a little bit of a crazy few days ahead, but then we'll be good to go. Hey, Zine's dropping in with a 72-month sub. Thank you very much, Zine. That is a 6-year anniversary to get the golden Kappa train through the level 1. Thank you, bud. No message with that one for Zine, but a 6-year anniversary. Happy anniversary. You, my friend, will have a golden Kappa next to your... Well, not next to your name. It would be cool if it was next to your name. But you'll be able to use a golden Kappa for the next 24 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you very much. Can we go for a walk around the terminal? I think you can do like a proper walk around mode in Terminal 5A. But that would involve me actually like having to load completely out of the scenery and everything, and or the scenario. And then load back in again. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow. So yeah. Off topic, will you be picking up the FS Labs 321? No, I have no plans to at the moment, mate. No. Did they fix the blurry terrain bug? I've not had any blurry terrain in MSFS for ages. Although I am in Sim Update 1. So that could be why. Can I show T2? Yeah, we'll have a good look. We'll have a good look around. Obviously, I am showing it at night. But maybe if everything goes successfully tomorrow and we land into Heathrow all right, I can load back in daytime and have another look at some stuff as well. We can do a bit of a walk around. Anyway, good evening. Hello all. Welcome in. Bit of a surprise, I know. I didn't schedule this or anything like that. Things are just a little bit all over the shop right now with the house move and everything that's gone on over the last week or so. So my schedule is a little bit crazy, but rest assured we will be back on a normal schedule as soon as possible. But I've got some free time this evening and I've got some free time tomorrow morning. And so a perfect excuse to try another attempt at an overnight long haul. We tried this last week and the sim crashed overnight. So we're trying it again now to see if we have any more luck. And yes, a rare Wednesday stream as well. Normally I'm not. Oh, what the heck is going on with that aircraft? Who's that? Let's go and find out. Logan 626 in a CRJ9. Let's wallop them. Interesting. No idea what they're doing. Holy Slew Batman. Yeah, they're having an interesting time. I've done 4 or 5 overnight long hauls in this bird and haven't had any issues. Yeah, I'm hoping we have better luck now. I really am. Yeah, so it's a rare Wednesday live stream. Normally I'm at badminton training on a Wednesday, but I missed Monday's stream and I feel like things just haven't been great with my streaming schedule because of everything going on with the move and then with Timmy. So I skipped badminton training to stream for you lot, essentially. Let me just see if there's any VATSIM supervisors online quickly. If not, I'll need to. Well, I don't want to have to deal with that guy, but I guess I could do. Let's see if there's any online. His whole VATSIM ground trackers are mean. There should be 3 on right now. Why is it taking them so long to respond then? 3 supervisors, and there's none of them responding. Let's see. Around the seams. I don't know why. VATSIM supervisor department. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let me see if I can just get a screenshot of their details. So invited now, shut up, money, but long time. I'm wearing my brand new shoes. They've got back to me. Two seconds, chat. Cool. Right, there we go. Sorry, I was just making sure there was a supervisor who got back to me. The reason why I didn't see the supervisor was because I've got my thingy muted. There we go. Sorry. Right, let me catch up properly now. So Wednesday stream to make up for the fact that there wasn't a stream on Monday. I don't quite know what my stream schedule is going to be for the rest of the week. Obviously, I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, and then I don't know after that. Let me just send this. Cool. Right, let me scroll up. Who have I got? So Dylan is in on TikTok. What GPU have you got? I'm on 4090. Kenworth is doing a long haul from EGLL to KLAX. Very nice, very nice. Alex, hello, how you doing? Do we know when Sim Update 1 is coming? No public information on that just at the moment, mate. No public information at the moment. Moz, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. And yeah, Gaming Prospect saying 4 to 5 overnight long hauls, and it's been fine. Yeah, I've seen Jamie's done some as well. I think we just got unlucky the other day. So hopefully it's going to be okay now. London lad, hello, good evening, how you doing? Hello. What would usually cause the sim to crash on a long haul? Mate, there could be 1,000,001 things that cause a sim to crash. Unfortunately, there's no kind of like, it's very difficult to point it down to one thing. Polyglot, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Hello. I need a quick opinion. 34-inch monitor for flight sim productivity. Yes, absolutely. Well, I've got a 32-inch and that's nice. So I don't know if 34 would be too big. I'm on a 32-inch monitor and it's very nice. So yeah. But yeah, 34 would be brilliant. Diego's here. Hello. JBS, hello. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Arrival Zone, thanks for the follow on the TikTok. Craig's here on the YouTube as well. Have you checked out the Boris sound pack? I have. There's a scenery for RJTT. We're just using the default scenery, but it's been reworked for 2024. So yeah, it should do the job. Might be less crashes now as ini's released a patch. Yeah, that's it. There's been a patch for it. And I know some people were getting crashes on long flights with GSX. Well, some people were saying that GSX was causing crashes. So I've got an option now where it disables GSX in cruise. So maybe it was one of those. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is a sub and a bloody half. Pixel! Wow. Goodness gracious. Bloomin' heck. 100 months. Triple frickin' figures. Pixel, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 100 months, mate. That is absolutely absurd. I appreciate that a lot, mate. Thank you so much for triple figure 100 months. You join only a handful of people who are in the triple figure mark. Mate, thank you. I appreciate you a lot. I know I said I was going to get new sub badges and stuff, and we still haven't got round to it yet because everything that anything ever could have anything happened has happened. So there we go. Is that the Lego Hogwarts in the background? Yeah, I've had it there for years and never built it. Tad as well's dropping in. 53 months. Hello, Tad. Hello, hello, hello. When are you moving house or have you already? I already have, but I'm still going to be working and streaming from this studio. Thank you very much, Tad. Dude, hello. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday, mate. I appreciate you and the 53 blooming months. Oh my God, there's more. Ah! I need to catch up. Is the Golden Kappa... Oh no, the Golden Kappa train's finished. I don't know if anybody got in on it. I think a few people did. Asdev, hello, another very good friend of the stream. 92 months. Thank. It's a thank sub. It's our second thank sub of the day. I just love how people keep that meme going. I really do. Asdev, love you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're keeping all good over there. Cheers for the 92 months, mate. Goodness gracious. Wow. Bloomin' heck. I'll check the 32. Yeah. Well, see, go for it then, mate. Yeah, I like the 32-inch monitor, but yeah. GSX has been a bit of a car... Oh, really, Dylan? Oh, interesting. Arrival Zone, thanks for the 5 roses on the TikTok. Thank you, mate. Thank you. I've had that GSX setting since it was added since you're working well. Yeah, I just did it. I'm away for a month in Germany with a fiance. Oh, congrats. Since we can't live together till we're married, so I'm missing out on flying the A350, but I'm living through your streams. Alex, good to see you, mate. I saw the clip. Was it on... I can't remember where it was. I saw the clip of you on stream the other day where you just like side nudged straight into your co-host on the live stream. And he was like, hey, what did I do to you? Dude, that clip was so good. So good. Hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well. I hope the trip to Germany's going well as well. Thank you, mate. Paul's here on the TikTok. Hello. Is there a scenery available for RJTT? No, it's just default scenery. But Gaia Simulations went through all of the old 2020 default sceneries and like updated them. So it looks all right. It's perfectly good enough for me, to be honest with you. Craig's in. Hello, good evening. What PC do you have? Orlando asking. Graphics card. I have an RTX 4090 graphics card with an AMD 5950X CPU. So my CPU's getting on a little bit now. But yeah. Dylan, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Asda says I'm well. Hope everything's good on yours. Yeah, thank you, mate. Absolutely. Yeah, it was Saturday was just crazy, but I'm starting to feel a little bit more settled now. Like, you know, me and Mama Chewy are obviously still incredibly sad about Timmy, but we absolutely knew it was his time. And so we're very much kind of like at peace with the whole situation because we knew it was absolutely his time. Do you know what I mean? So even though we're still heartbroken, like we're okay. The most difficult part for me, I'll be honest with you, is going to bed. Because Timmy used to always wait for me to come to bed and used to sleep next to me every single night. So at the moment, I'm enjoying staying up as late as possible and getting up early because yeah, you know what I mean. How's Daisy doing? Daisy's fine. You know, we were really worried about Daisy, whether she'd be looking all over the house and would stop eating and drinking, but she's been okay. They used to be really close, Timmy and Daisy, but over recent years, they've kind of grown apart a little bit. Even though they still got on very well, they didn't spend anywhere near as much time as they used to cuddling. I think as Timmy got quite old and everything like that, you know. So she's okay. She's doing all right. She's eating, drinking, purring, cuddling still. I think she realizes that he's not around now. I think, you know, I think she's become a little bit more cuddly. But no, I think she's all right. We're keeping a close eye on her, but there's almost a case where you can keep too much of a close eye on her and then worry too much. But yeah, she's all right. She's okay. So yeah, but again, I will reiterate this and then I promise you we'll get into today's stream. Thank you all so bloomin' much for just sticking around and still being here despite my schedule being weird. My schedule is going to continue to be weird until pretty much a week today or next Thursday is when things get back to normal. So there'll be a morning stream tomorrow, hopefully if this flight continues. And then I don't know about the rest of the day on Thursday. And then Friday, I'm not too sure if there'll be a stream at the moment. I don't think there will be a stream on Friday. And then I should be streaming Monday as normal. But then next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm away. I'm away in Birmingham for a big badminton event next Tuesday and Wednesday. So I won't be here then. But there'll be streams Monday, Thursday, Friday next week and stuff. So I will do my best to get back onto a proper schedule as soon as possible. But you folks know how stressful it is when you're moving house anyway. So then to have it combined with the events of Timmy and everything, it's been a bit of a whirlwind. So You guys know me though. I like to get back, even if things do go crazy, I like to get back to normal and get back to streaming as soon as I possibly can. I don't want to let you folks down. So thank you for still supporting the channel and still being here. It means the world. It really does. Right. Yeah, this dropped on us as a surprise. I was going to go live earlier and do a long haul out of Tokyo Narita to Madrid with Iberia. However, whilst I was actually starting to set up for the stream, I saw an email come through that was from my dear friends at iniBuilds saying that their 2024 premium rendition of London Heathrow was ready to go. And even though it's not publicly released yet, we are allowed to stream it now, those of us who have been kindly sent the product early, which is amazing. We will have a giveaway for the scenery as well to do. I don't know whether I'll do that today or whether I'll do that tomorrow. We'll kind of see how things go. I want to make sure that we maximize as many people as possible entering the giveaway. So we'll either do that tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, so that is it. So I was like, right, we need to switch up a plan. So here we are. We're down on the ground at the brand new iniBuilds London Heathrow premium scenery for MSFS 2024. And the flight that we're going to conduct today is this one. It's JAL flight, Japan Airlines flight 44 to Tokyo Haneda. So we were going to go out of Narita, but now we're going into Haneda, which is about a 13-hour and 20 or so minute flight time is what we're expecting today. So a nice long flight, meaning I don't have to get out of bed too early tomorrow morning for the landing, as long as, touch wood, all goes well. But let's go and have a look at the scenery. What I will do is go through the list of changes. There's loads. Like I've got, I don't know if you, well, you can't because of the brightness, but I've got all the changes on my phone, like the list of changes. What platform will the giveaway be on? It'll be on my Twitch. Yeah, it'll be on my Twitch. Am I heading west or east? Heading east, as per the real aircraft. So, let's have a look. So, it says, discover the ultimate Heathrow experience with iniBuild's fourth and most advanced rendition of London Heathrow for MSFS 2024. Completely rebuilt with maximum detail and optimized performance. This is our most immersive and highly detailed version yet. The version covers 12 square kilometers and features custom taxi signs, ground service equipment, and highly realistic terminals. We've carefully optimized LODs for smooth gameplay without compromising on stunning detail. So, scenery features handmade ground textures with crisp, bespoke textures sets for runways, aprons, paths, and roads. Schlumpf, thanks for the follow. True-to-life airport landside recreation with custom ground decals, signposts, vegetation, parking barriers, and more. Accurately modelled and positioned dynamic airport lighting for enhanced realism. We can definitely see that. 180 plus handcrafted models featuring custom-made buildings, vehicles, and objects. Walkable Terminal 5A interior for a fully immersive experience. That's quite cool. Fully remade terminals with all new textures providing a fresh, modern appearance. Apparently, Big Jet TV are integrated into the scenery. Oh my god. Dynamic animations, including ATC elevator movements. I've just lost where I was reading. What was I reading? Radar rotations and air conditioning units in action. All new HD jetways with intricate details enhancing the airport's realism. Highly detailed models of all airport buildings, objects, and surroundings. Fully rebuilt HD ground poly matching the 2025 airport layout. Up-to-date airport layout reflecting the current real-world location. Official GSX profile, although I couldn't see it when I looked. LOD optimization for every model, ensuring the best performance possible. Use of the latest MSFS 2024 SDK features for optimal performance and smooth experience. Bespoke taxi signage true to real-world specifications. And full iniManager compatibility, allowing easy configuration for optimal performance on your system. So there you go. That's the list of everything that's included with the scenery. It looks absolutely spectacular. So what we'll do, let's jump into the sim. Let's jump into the sim. So I do not know when this scenery is releasing, but it will be releasing soon. The fact that the NDA is lifted, well, there wasn't even an NDA. They just sent us the email and said, here's the scenery, go stream it. So the fact that there's no NDA on this and everything means it'll be coming soon. So be on the lookout for it soon. Absolutely. I'm sure they'll announce it all on their social media. And we'll go and watch the trailer and stuff later. Welcome everybody coming in. Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. I'm sorry that I'm not saying individual hellos. There's loads of people coming in. Good to see you all. Hello, hello. So I've not connected the jetway or anything yet, but let's go and have a look. So what I have done so far is in the ini manager, if you go and have a look at all the options that you've got, I've enabled everything apart from one, I think. Yeah. So you can customize which terminals have got high detail. So that's pretty cool. So if you like never go to Terminal 4 and you're never over that side of the airport, then you can turn off the high detail there, save yourself a little bit of performance. So you can choose by terminal, which has the high details, static cars, ground clutter, GSE, 3D people and 3D vegetation, and then you can have HD textures or SD textures. I've got everything enabled right now, but I've just done SD textures instead of HD textures. My performance at the moment seems gorgeous. Usually my performance around the Heathrow area in the sim gets worse over time. So it would be interesting to see what it would be like after a full rotation. But, I mean, at the moment, performance seems absolutely fine. Like, I can just tell without even looking that we're locked at 60 FPS because it's just smooth as butter. You can see the new lighting and everything like that. Look at the freaking tower lit up at night. It looks absolutely beautiful. I know there's some aircraft inbound. Look at it in here. You can even see the screens lit up now. And they, like, emit lighting. Oh, my God. That is so cool. Where's Benny? I don't know where Benny is. Those screens look very bright, but there you go. It's actually very realistic, this tower. Like, there are stairs just there and everything like that. Oh, look, the BEA A319's just vacated. That's very cool. Mohammed, please keep the chat in English. I don't speak that language. Sorry, mate. But yeah, the detailing, I mean, it's exactly what you would expect. It looks awesome. You can see some traffic on approach for 27 right there. There's my little A350 over there. We'll go back to that later. But let's go and have a look at some of the other stuff. You can see that it's got, like, the new lighting. And it's just all round. It's just 2024 spec'd. You can just tell that it's just all 2024 spec'd. I love the way the lighting changes, like, from the outside compared to the inside and everything like that. We've got all the ground clutter and stuff going as well. But, I mean, you can just see how smooth it's running on my system right now. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go all the way to Terminal 5A. And so if you go in walk-around mode, you can actually go and walk around T5A. So, yeah, if we get a chance to tomorrow, we might do this. We might do this tomorrow. Oh, my God, that really is realistic. Ha, ha, ha. Go and have a look at walk-around mode. It's very quiet right now. It would be interesting to see if at different times of the day it gets busier. But that is quite cool. It looks awesome in here. It looks very realistic, I have to say. Very realistic. Does that include jetways as well? I don't know if you can walk around the jetways, but maybe if we do it tomorrow, we can go and have a look. But yeah, I mean, spectacular. I love the different, like, look at the different colours with the lighting as well. Look at the difference with the flood lighting there compared to over here. Oh, that's just a big stutter on my end. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wish the people walks around inside the terminal. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that would be like performance-wise, but it would be cool, wouldn't it? I mean, if we just go to, like, a random stand and have a look. 557. Beautiful. So they've changed, like, the ground stops, like, signs as well by the looks of things. You can see all, like, the cargoes things here. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I think it looks great. Oh, this Virgin Atlantic has committed sin number 1 of Heathrow. That's it. Just block the high-speed exit so the aircraft behind you can't get anywhere. Well done, son. Brilliant job. Please don't do that, by the way. If you're just turn on a taxiway. Don't do that if you ever come into Heathrow. It's like cardinal sin number 1 to not do. Let's have a look at the entrance to, like, T3. You got the Virgin Atlantic area here and stuff. No queues at Southern Northern Security. It's not that realistic. I know, right? So here's like the entrance for towards T3 area. The big Virgin Atlantic check-in area over there. Car park's very empty. I did turn on the option for cars, but maybe they're not there. You can see Concorde over there and everything. Actually, no, you can't at the moment because the thing's not logged in. We'll go over to Concorde, shall we? Oh, hello there. And now they've slewed to the incorrect terminal. Brilliant. Just as you do. Go find Big Jet TV. Okay, we'll go and see if we can find them. We'll go and see Concorde first. There it is. So there's a Virgin Atlantic A350 just about to go. There's Concorde. I'm not going to go into too crazy detail looking around the scenery now, folks, because obviously I want to get the flight going relatively soon. But, I mean, you can just see. Details look great. Absolutely brilliant. I don't know where all the cars are, because I selected the option for the cars, and I can't see any. Have you even got the hotels here and everything yet? Got all the hotels and stuff. It looks beautiful, though, doesn't it? So, as I say, yeah, so this scenery hasn't released yet, but it will be releasing soon. And we will be doing a giveaway for it. I don't know whether I will do the giveaway today or whether I will do the giveaway tomorrow on stream. Oh, look, you can even see the Emirates A380 thing by the roundabout over there in the distance. We're in MSFS 2024. This is MSFS 2024. Right, so where's Big Jet TV then? Here's Q Park. I don't even know where he streams from. Where's Jerry? I bet he's literally creaming his pants, the fact that he's in a flight sim scenery. You probably charged them for it, Kappa. Where is... I don't even know where he parks. So I would have no idea where he's going to be, guys. Not a clue. Not a clue. How's the performance? I mean, I'm running at 60 FPS, just smooth butter. Is he by... Wait, field in front of 27 left. Oh, somebody said 27 right a moment ago. I'd quite like to see some nice details at the scenery, like static aircraft. Because if you ever go here, you just see like A380s and stuff just parked up here. I do wish like more sceneries would have kind of like maintenance areas with aircraft there. Because I don't think anybody's really going to care if they can't park in particular maintenance spots. I would like to see that in more sceneries. Right, we're heading over to 27 left. Isn't that the road we had to walk down to get to our hotel? No, this is. This is the road that we drove down when we were going into London not that long ago. And then this is the train station there, babe. So when we came, this is the road that... Wait, I think this is the road. That's the car park that we parked in. And then we walk down this road. There's the tube station. So that's a tube station right there. And then we almost needed to walk all the way down here. And then the hotels are over there. Actually, I think the hotel that we were in is further round even. So, yeah. He's north of the North Runway. Oh, well, that's the North Runway. Oh, I can't be bothered to go all the way back over there. We'll go and find him tomorrow if we can find him. But, yes, there you are. You can see T4 over here and stuff. 2 FPS? No, I'm locked at 60. I'm getting a few stutters, but that's just because LOD stuff's loading in. But that's just because I'm slewing around. But no, I'm locked at 60 FPS, mate. Jota, very well. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Have you got some news about PMDG in 2024? No, mate, I don't work for PMDG. You'll have to go and check out on their forums if you want news from PMDG. I don't work for them, so I don't have any more news than what you folks have got. So, yeah. Got all the new stuff for T2 and everything like that. New concourse there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Looks blooming great. My favourite. Can't go wrong with a bit of Heathrow. There's the BA World Cargo section over there. Where was our hotel, Becca? I think we were over there, weren't we? Oh, what was it? Is it there? One of those. Cool. Hey, Chimney, how you doing? Hello, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Go inside it. Oh, I've already gone past it now. Sorry. Hilton Garden Inn. I really want to stay there one day. I bet that's a cool spotting place. Oh, we're back at the T3 area. Right, let's go back to the aircraft. Started your S1 training. Nice. Beautiful. Right, let's go back to our plane, shall we? In the paddock near 27 left. Wait, people are saying 27 left, but then other people are saying 27 right. So we need to make our minds up. Right, I'm just going to press 5 just to get the camera back. And then I need to connect up GSX and stuff like that. And then we'll get going. If I ever get back to it. Darling, you go like crazy and you go like really into it and then you don't do it. Oh, GSX is out of date apparently. Oh dear. 27 center. Yeah, that's it. 27 center it'll be in the end. I think Big Jet TV has a discount code for the Garden Inn. Oh, really? Your brain doesn't let me know. Right, there we go. Door attached. So, welcome down to the aircraft. Unfortunately, we're not in the correct aircraft today. Yes, you heard me correctly there. We are not in the correct aircraft today. So, we are doing this flight, JAL 44, Japan Airlines Flight 44, from London Heathrow to Tokyo Haneda, which is normally operated in an Airbus A350-1000. However, there's no liveries for that. I don't know if it's the ULR that they've got for the 1000. There are A350-1000 liveries on flightsim.to. However, none of them work with 2024. Somehow. I don't quite know how that's happened, but all of the there's loads of like warnings or like 1-star ratings on the liveries that are on flightsim.to because they apparently don't work in 2024. Oh, I don't know, Mac, to be honest. So I was like, oh, well, I guess we'll stick with the 900 then. So we're here in the A350-900 today. I'm almost in the correct registration. The one that's doing it right now is Juliet Alpha 02 Whiskey Juliet. Well, we're doing it in X-Ray Juliet. Juliet Alpha 02 X-Ray Juliet, but there's not much I can do about that. So unfortunately, we're not in the Dash 1000 today, but we are in the 900. And here's our beautiful Japan Airlines A350 that's hopefully, as long as all goes well, going to take us across to Tokyo Haneda, which will be a gorgeous place if we get to land there tomorrow morning, should all go well. Let's jump into the aircraft. Let's go and turn some things on. So batteries first, you go left to right, and then with the external power, you go right to left. There we go. Maintenance made a last minute change. Yeah, that's it. Something like that. Beautiful. And then everything will come to life. If I was in painting mode, no worries, Steve. All good, mate. No worries at all. Right, let's get... to be honest with you, I would have asked if there was the possibility of it, but I planned this pretty late, so there we go. As I say, we were originally going to be doing Tokyo Narita to Madrid tonight, but then we got hold of this scenery. Right, so aircraft's going to get powered up. Let's go, and I kind of want to get GSX boarding and stuff going now because I think it's going to take a while. So we'll do that. Let's do that first. So we will go to the flight ops menu and then status, and then we'll go and load in the Simbury flight plan. The only thing to note today is that my call sign's a little bit different. I am... JAL 44 Alpha on VATSIM, just because somebody's already online with the call sign, but we'll just go with 44 here. Turn down the brightness on that a little bit. So there's that. We'll go to the load sheet. Actually, we'll just check it first. So we'll have a proper look at this in a bit, but the zero fuel weight should be 173.7 today, and the fuel should be 88 tons. So if I do an import on that, 173.7 and 88 tons. Perfect. Good evening, Golly. Hello, hello. Scenery, new Heathrow update on the way, Gary. So, an excuse to boot up the sim in 2024 when this releases. What will take longer, GSX boardings or Chewie's pre-flight? You can never tell. You can never bloody tell, mate. To be fair, I would normally be well on the way to getting started by now, but I'm deliberately procrastinating as long as physically possible, because the longer I procrastinate now, the later we depart, meaning the later I can get out of bed tomorrow morning. So it's a perfectly good excuse for an extremely long pre-flight. Livefly, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Spikey's here as well. Hello. Cabin or no cabin? I'm in no cabin. Yeah, I'm in no cabin for today. Right. Oh, that'll be because of meters in China. Diaz, thanks for the follow on the TikTok. Hello, hello. No, we don't need that. Hey, we got a sub. It is 787 Flyer. Hey, it's a nice sub. Thank you, mate. 69 months. What a legend. Oh, really, Fat Boy Fat? Oh, interesting. I just load it all in and then we'll deal with that later. The Chewy Hall of Fame. Absolutely. Absolutely it does. I don't see why not, mate. I don't see why not. Thank you very much to the one and only 787 Flyer with a nice sub. Why not? Diaz, please speak in English. I don't speak any other languages. Thank you, mate. Excited for the Heathrow update. Yes, absolutely. It's going to be a good one. There's lots in it. The change log is ridiculous. Cabin stutters have been fixed with the latest update. Ooh, nice. All right, well, we'll give that a go then. Even though we're not doing it today. Right, let's go and set up a plane. So, it is to nav. 1, 2, and 3. Crew supply of oxygen. I'll worry about the fuel pumps later. Let's go and get the logo lights on, because why not? Nav lights are on already. And we'll stick the seatbelt signs on because we've actually done fueling. No smoking, no mobile, and the emergency exit lights can be armed as well. Good, good. Diaz, I've just asked if you could speak in English. Thank you very much. Is there a price for the Heathrow? Yes, there is. Let me grab it. Let me just pull up the email whilst I click some buttons. So, scenery, the pricing is... So, if you've not bought the scenery yet, it's £21.99 Great British pence, excluding VAT. The upgrade price, if you already own it for 2020, is £9.99. So, if you already own the 2020 scenery, it's £9.99, excluding VAT, that is. But, I mean, for the amount of blooming changes that they've put in it, they've pretty much reworked the aircraft from scratch. I don't know when it's out. There's no information on here on when it's out. But the fact that they literally just sent it to us and said, hello, there's no NDA, stream it, pretty much means it's probably imminent. And we are doing a giveaway for it as well. So, yes, we will be doing a giveaway for the scenery. So, I'll make sure I do a giveaway before it releases, ready to go for that. Right, all the ATC's logged off, so we're on to Unicom. Not the end of the world. And we'll go and turn a little bit of that on. And then we'll set the squawk. And then we'll make sure the parking brake's set and all of that is good. Oh, I just love this. I never get bored of this flight deck. I really don't. I really don't. Scenery is getting very expensive these days. That's a pretty normal price for scenery. And for a complete rework of it, you know, almost from the ground up as well. I think that's a fair upgrade price. So, yeah. I was told it's this week, so your bet is on Friday. Interesting. Yeah, it probably will be. Probably will be. I genuinely don't know. It didn't even say in the email. But, yeah. Gorgeous. Right. So, let's go and have a look at the flight plan. Let's go and have a look at the flight plan. And see what we've got in store today. So, we're JAL Flight 44 today. Heathrow to Narita in... Juliet Alpha 02 X-Ray Juliet 350-900 today. As we've already seen, zero fuel weight, 173.7. Takeoff weight is 261.3, landing at 182.2. So all three well within limits today, so we're not that heavy. We've got a couple of step climbs en route today, so we're cruising initially flight level 350, then at Röver to 370, and Kugir flight level 390. We do have meter restrictions, but quite frankly, I will not be awake for them, and I will not be on VATSIM or anything like that. So, yeah. Whatever. So, we'll probably ignore those at Sarin and Mospa. But the reason why they're 1190 and 1250 is because of meters. Flight time today, 13 hours and 17 minutes for the flight time today. That's going to use about 79 tons of fuel, and we're taking just over 88 tons. We could take a little bit more, but yeah, that's what we're taking today. We're out on a Detling 2 Golf 27 left for the departure today. And then we'll have a good look at the routing and see what we've got in store in terms of the routing. We're not flying westbound today. We're flying eastbound. And then it says 3-4 right, expecting into Tokyo, but obviously we'll have a look at that tomorrow, should all go well. We're estimating 324 passengers today with 8.1 tons of cargo, which, as you can probably hear, is all loading on now. So if we have a look at the... where is it? I don't know where the maps are. Oh, tell you what, let's have a look on Volanta. So if you have a look at the route, there you are. So out on the Detling, over Brussels, over Germany, over the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, then across Romania, north of Turkey, through Georgia and Azerbaijan, then Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, and then we go towards Kazakhstan, and then into like Mongolia region, isn't it? All through there. Just past Beijing. Actually, we've got the famous Beijing 90-degree turn over Beijing by the looks of it. And then through South Korean airspace and on towards Japan, obviously, from the west. So there we go. Could you share your route? It should be, I think it's like the 12th option on SimBrief. I had to go down the list. If you go down, if you look at SimBrief, extend the routings and then find the one with the Detling departure, you'll find it. Do I have Haneda scenery? Yeah, well, it's default scenery, but Gaia Simulations went through all of the sceneries for 2024 and updated them. So even though it's not like absolutely amazing, it's perfectly fine for me. It does the job. If I subscribe and it stop adverts, yes, mate, it will. It will indeed. It will indeed. Next question: how do I? Thank you, Golly. See you later, mate. If you're heading off, appreciate you, buddy. How do I subscribe? There should be like a purple subscribe button that you can click in the description. Right, receive company flight plan. Let's go and insert it. There we go. So JAL flight 44, Heathrow to Narita today. Flight level 350 initially. Cost index I've gone with 30. It says trip headwind of 44 knots. But it's a tailwind of 40 knots for the average wind component. That's bugged. They need to fix that. Isn't that... Wait, isn't a minus 40... Tailwind of 40. There we go. So tailwind of 40 goes into there. We will do a company wind request anyway. And get that through. Flight time for me is 14:37 westbound. Yeah, that's why they do it eastbound, mate. Because it adds like an extra hour and 20 minutes on. So that's why they do it eastbound. We got a sub. It's Doisest. Hey, thank you for the 9 months. Hello, hello. Folks, I cannot thank you all enough for keeping these subs going. Especially with everything that's been going on over the last few days. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you a lot, mate. Welcome back, Doisest. Does the ANF work with 2024? Yeah, absolutely does. Yeah, absolutely does. ANF certainly does work. Right, so if I go into the wind page, we should see it. For some reason, the cruise winds still don't work for me. I've asked them about it, but yeah, it doesn't work for me. Anyway, so this information is perfect. This is all good. Let's go and do, before we go any further, let's go and get a weather report through, because I've not looked at any of this. Politics, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. So there's no ATC online. So this is issued at 2050 Zulu, which was about half an hour ago. The wind's 150 degrees at 5 knots. Variable between 130 degrees and 190 degrees. No clouds detected, so a lovely clear evening in Heathrow. The weather's been gorgeous spring weather in the south of the UK over the last few days. It's been stunning. Temperature's 8, dew point is 3, the QNH 1019er today. Oh, an Amlink! Hello! Oh my goodness. 90, it's a Chewy 94 sub! Mate, thank you very much. BA53 on the 78, nice politics. Hello, how are you? Mate, it's good to see you. That's ridiculous. Doesn't it? It's weird. It's been a bit of an interesting week this last week, and with things like this, with things like how interesting this last week has been, interesting is one word for it, it kind of makes you think about a lot of things, and yeah, it's one of those that kind of, when you then look back on things, you realise how much has changed over time. And in some respects, how little has changed as well, right? Dude, thank you so much for 94 months. It's really good to see you. Oh, Sam, have you done it? If you want to share it, just try and refresh the stream and then see if it comes up with a little box, like in the chat, where you can share it and we'll get an alert. Thank you, Doicest. Yeah, mate, I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, no, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay. I'm definitely feeling better. I'm definitely feeling better. It was just such a crazy few days. But we're okay. We're all okay. Mama Chewy's doing well, so that's the most important thing. Right, okay. So we've got the weather in QNH1019, and the house move went well, which is so good. Becca's been just amazing with it. Right, so departure. 27 left today. And we're out of Detling to Golf. So there we go. We'll insert that straight away. And we'll worry about the arrival tomorrow. Get rid of all of this rubbish that we don't need anymore. There we go. So that's our departure in. Back to the init page. Nav aids. It's got the London VORs in. Those are fine. It's got the ILS in case we needed to come back, which we don't plan to do. And then we'll do fuel unload. Hey, there it is. Oh, it's actually a 2-month sub for Tamwise. Thank you very much. I got the same cruise wind bug, by the way. Yeah, it's really weird, isn't it? Thank you very much indeed. Dude, I appreciate you a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back for the 2 months. I think I've missed a lot. Hope your misses are okay, Matt. Yeah, no politics. We're all good. Thank you, mate. We're all good. So for I know most of you already know, but for those of you who don't know, my 5-year partner and I, Becca, and I moved into our first place together on Saturday. And on the same day, my beloved, almost 19-year-old family cat became very ill very suddenly. And unfortunately, we needed to put him to sleep. So I had a whole day of moving an entire house into a new house and all the stresses and, you know, physical labor and mental stresses that come with that. And then the absolute heartbreak of having to say goodbye to my beloved Timmy as well on the same day and rushed him to an emergency vets and everything like that. So Saturday was, so that's kind of where I've been and why I've been a little bit AFK and all over the place for the last few days. So if you wonder why I'm not been on a normal schedule and why things have been a little bit all over the place, I know most of you folks already know this because I've shared it on my Discord and stuff. But if for whatever reason you don't know, that's why. So it's been an interesting one, but I am feeling better and I'm ready to get back streaming as much as I possibly can. So we are all in full swing. Fear not. Look, it's saying estimated fuel on board like minus 1.1 tons, which scares me. I feel like it's just not loading in the cruise winds. We've not put the step climbs in either, but hey. Right, so I've just kind of been rambling on whilst we put this in. So 0 fuel weight 168.2, CG's in, block fuel is in, and the passenger number of 324 is in place as well. All of this looks dandy to me. We've got a takeoff weight of 255.7. Is that right? That's nowhere near what this is. How's that happened? Look, it's saying the takeoff weight should be 261.3. But that's saying 255.7. How's that happened? We've definitely got the right amount of fuel on board. How's that so far off? It's an A359 profile. That's nowhere near it. Oh, the 0 fuel weight hasn't matched. Oh, yeah. 173.7. You're right. You are right. That's why. And that's why you check your figures. Aha! Ignore that. Right. That's a bit better. 260.2. We're getting there. It should be 173.7. I don't get... That's 172.7. Ah, I wonder if it's because of GSX. Let's try one more time now that boarding's complete with GSX. There we go. Right, so you need to wait for that, really. And now we've got a takeoff weight of 261.2. There we go. We have got it. Perfect. That's better now. Hey, and then we got the first gifted sub of the month of March. It is Politics gifting a sub to Filthy, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it seems like when GSX boarding completed, it was like GSX progressive boarding was going on. I think that's probably what it was. Politics, thank you. You have, I think, skyrocketed yourself to the top of the leaderboard for gifted subs for the month of March, if I'm not mistaken, because that is the first gifted sub for the month. So thank you, mate. Thank you, thank you. Right, there we go. Figures are now correct. Good. Which means we can go and do takeoff performance. So we'll sync this. We'll sync that. We'll compute this. And there we go. So flap 1 plus F, flex of 42 is giving us 156, 159, and 165 today. So we'll go and send that across. Head to the takeoff perf page, and then we'll confirm. So flap 1, flex of 42, 156, 159, 165. Lovely. And then I've not put in the step climbs yet. Where do I do that again? I always forget it on this. Oh gosh, where do I do step climbs again? Perf, then cruise. Ah, step outs. There we go. Right, let's do that whilst we're on the ground now. So, Rover at flight level 370 it's going to be. So let's go and find that. Rover, there it is. Enter. And we're going to be going up to flight level 370. And then after that, it is Kugir at flight level 390. So let's find that. You could probably just type it in. Probably a lot easier. Oh my god, how many waypoints are there? Holy moly! I think I've gone past it. In fact, I'm pretty positive I've gone past it. Well, there's an Alara waypoint. That's my stepdaughter's name. I'll need to tell Becca that. Becca, are you here? Kugir. Let's just type it in. Kugir. Enter. Flight level 390. And I'm not going to bother with the other ones. Enter. There we go. For me, the A350 automatically adds the step climbs in. Yeah, that's because you can have that option where it will automatically add them in. There we go. Oh, now we've actually got some fuel on board when we land with those step climbs in, so that's good. Right, initial climb out of here is flight level 60. Let's go and zoom in on there. Actually, no, we just want that, so that's fine. Pass us here on the YouTube. Hello, mate. How you doing? Good to see you, bud. So we've got dash dot, altitude dot. Those stutters are just the airport map loading, so that's fine. Good evening, buddy. How you doing? Right, now, what way did the real one taxi out? Okay, so they pushed onto Bravo facing to the east and then went all the way around there. So we'll get some charts up. I want to get Lido charts. Cool. So AGC, that's fine. And then Sid, we're on a Detling. So we'll stick that on. Put it to night mode. Zoom it out. So we're going to go down Bravo. And then I think they went across the Mike thing here. So we'll go Bravo to Titan, then down Mike. And then November 2 Echo. And then just depart straight out there. Good evening, Jacob. Hello, how you doing? It won't allow you to step climb at lat long waypoints, which is a... Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Stu's here as well. Hello. When is the next dev stream? Don't know, mate. I honestly don't know. I've been out of office all this week. So I'm not up to date with anything to do with work. It's runway 9 right. VAT ATC were using 27s, and everybody on VATSIM at the moment is using 27s. God, is Flight Radar still getting DDoSed? There's the real flight. The real flight's over Romania at the moment. No, 27s. Okay, so we are set to go. I'm going to get the APU started. Let's go and do a before start checklist to the line. So gear pins and covers are removed. Fuel quantity, 88.1 tons, that's set. Takeoff data is set. Baro ref, we've got QNH 1019 set 3 times. That's the before start checklist to the line. So APU can come online. We'll do a super quick briefing then. So yeah, we are here. So we're going to push back nose left onto Bravo facing east. We'll probably go all the way down Bravo. And then link to 1 is just here. But we'll go right on Mike to November 2 Echo. 27 left departure. And we're out on a Detling today. So it's going to be a left-hand turn towards Epsom above 4,000. And then you can see 6,000 is the initial climb all the way out to Detling. We've done this departure about 8 million times. Do I live in America? No, I live in England, mate. I live in England. Yeah, Will, hello. How you doing? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Your final type rating exams in 2 days. Mate, I'm sure you will be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. Can we make flight requests, or is that a no-no? I mean, I'm always welcome to people making suggestions for flights. It's just very difficult for me to, like, it's difficult for me to accommodate things a lot of the time because the flights that I pick usually will just depend on how much time that I have, which I know is a pain, but yeah. Sean, hello, how you doing? How do you find the performance of the new Heathrow compared to the previous? My performance is absolute smooth as butter right now. Absolute smooth as butter. No issues at all. I mean, it depends what it'd be like over time. It would be interesting to see what my FPS would be like once I landed back into Heathrow. But so far, so good, mate. Right, so again, just to reiterate this one, as per real-world operations in the A350, when you put the APU on, once it's available, and you've got the APU bleed on, you take away external power 1. But we're actually ready for push and start, so I'm going to get GSX ready to go. We're doing the return. Ah! Maybe not, mate. So external power 2 can go now. All the doors are closed, so I'm going to stick the beacon light on. And I'm going to go to the serve page. Select default settings so that we're squawking mode Charlie. And then we'll make sure that on the ground page there's nothing connected there, which is correct.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
They're all getting themselves ready. So let's do the before start checklist below the line. So doors are all closed. Parking brake is set. That is the before start checklist complete.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Cool. And also turn the cargo heat off if you have no particular need for it. It saves a percent or two. I don't think it... Is it normal ops to do that? Got the so-called neurovirus. Oh, Will, I'm sorry, mate. I hope you feel better soon, mate. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, neurovirus is rough. Yeah, my performance right now is literally smooth as butter. I get a few stutters here and there, but that's just a bit of LOD probably loading in or something. Nothing more. Pan Airlines 777 there. Very nice. So I imagine if they're going to push back, they'll push into the cul-de-sac, nose right, and then we'll push on to Bravo. I love the new lighting. It looks so good. So we are going to face east on taxiway Bravo. Heathrow traffic, JAL 44 Alpha, stand 332, push and start on to Bravo facing east, Heathrow. I was halfway through that call and forgot what the call sign is for Japan Airlines.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Completely forgot. Sticking on the electrolytes, that's it, mate. Japan Air, thank you.
100 to start the downwind. 427 right, expecting to be number 3, I guess.
behind the UK.
Okay, that guy's telling us his life story. Let's get going. So off block time at 21:39. Beautiful. Good evening, Wisconsin. Hello, mate. How are you? Right. So apparently we've got to start engine number 1 now, as per always Airbus operations or SOPs. So we'll do that. Starting number 1. It's going to be a bit of a night flight, this one. I'm pretty sure we're going to be landing into Tokyo tonight as well, but oh well. Hanging out there, almost done with that. Nice. Ah, MH, 84 months. Hello. I think it's all of Airbus they're now saying gaming prospect. I know it was a thing on the 320 and stuff. It was needed for single engine taxi, but yeah. Hey, thank you. Yeah, it went all right. Thank you, buddy. It went all right. The move itself was absolutely fine. Obviously, I mean, moving house is stressful and tiring and everything like that, but, you know, it went as well as it could have done. We left to pick up the van at 8:45 a.m. and had returned the van easily by 4 p.m. And that was including like a half an hour break for lunch, so yeah. Okay, good start on engine number 1, so starting at engine number 2. Very well, Joseph, how you doing? Have I got the new Heathrow? Yes, Callum. It's not publicly released yet. It's not publicly released just yet, but it will be soon, mate. No, Joey said fuck it approach, as in Phuket, but he changed the pronunciation of it. MCR, thanks for the follow on the TikTok. Thank you. Tokyo at nighttime is beautiful. Yeah, you're not wrong, actually. This is Heathrow or Tokyo? This is Heathrow. Yeah, we couldn't find him earlier, Will. I think it was Horgy. I do like that new GSX Challenger 300 or whatever it is, pushback vehicle. It's very cool. Okay, Avail on number 2. So 2 good engine starts, just what we want before a 13-hour flight. So APU bleed off, APU master switch off, and then we'll go and do ground spoilers, arm those for the trim. Engine start, switch back to normal, select flaps 1. Oh, that view with the tower as well. Yes, that looks so good. Love the wing walkers. Yeah, I agree. We're in 2024. We're in 2024. You love the Japan Airlines 350? Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, we are in MSFS 2024 with the new Heathrow premium scenery designed specifically for this sim. Okay, auto brake can go to BTV. GSX is out the way. I'm going to select weather on there, terrain over there. Takeoff config test can be done. And then we'll go and do the after start checklist, which is anti-ice as normal. We're going to do a flight control check. Actually, let's turn the thingy on, shall we? Turn the camera on. There you go. When is the new iniBuilds Heathrow coming out for everybody? I don't know. I imagine it will be this week, but I don't know for 100% sure. The fact that they're allowing us to stream it and just kind of like sent it to us with no notice of just, hello, here's the scenery, means that I imagine it will be coming out very soon. Let's do a rudder check as well. Okay, so before takeoff to the line, flight controls are checked. Flight instruments. I need to work out what that call is. Briefing, we've done the briefing, that's confirmed. V1, VR, V2, thrust rating is all set. We've got the flex 42 in, that's all good. And the squawk, there's no ATC, so we just squawk 2000. Takeoff, no blue on there. So that's the before takeoff to the line complete. Heathrow traffic, Japan Air 44 Alpha taxiing Bravo, Mike to November 2 Echo holding point 27 left, Heathrow. Okay, so taxi light on. Parking brake released. It's confirmed Friday afternoon with Big Jet TV doing virtual spotting in a VATS release stream. Oh, cool. Okay. Virtual spotting. I can imagine Big Jet TV doing that. We've done that before. We've done a virtual spotting stream, and it was actually very good fun. People seem to really enjoy it. Just realised I had my VATS volume down, so I hope I didn't cut anybody over. Look at that view. I love this taxi view. I could just sit in this taxi view, to be honest with you. I'm quite happy just in this taxi view.
103 Mike, tucked into runway 27 left.
Have you managed to get Fly Tampa Sydney to work in 2024? I've not tried it. I imagine you can get it to work as long as you disable the default Sydney scenery. Make sure to go into the FS library and my library and disable the default Sydney scenery, and then the Fly Tampa Sydney will probably work, mate. Oh, that's a massive set of stutters. Charlie, thanks for the follow on the TikTok. Thank you, mate. Oh, Crow! Oh my god, 93 months. That's absurd, dude. Thank you very much. Oh, have they moved these buildings back on the right so you can actually taxi down here now? You legend. Thank you, mate. Dude, the fact that you are aiming for that is absolutely amazing. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back for 93. Which airline? We're flying Japan Airlines today. Oh, that's very loud. If you taxi down this taxiway in the MSFS 2020 scenery and you're in the A380, your wing would be clipping those buildings there. We don't know when this scenery releases, for those of you asking. We think it's probably going to be on Friday, but we don't know for certain. What's your block fuel? 88.1 tons is what we started with. Don't know, Falcon Wing, I'm not too familiar with the airport, so I don't know. What taxiway mods? I'm not using any taxiway mods, mate. I don't know what you mean by taxiway mods. I'm not using anything. Thank you again, Crow, dude. What a legend.
Heathrow traffic, Finnair 1331, extended mine. Base leg to accommodate traffic, turning on final now. Heathrow traffic. What
flight are we doing tonight? Hey Ollie over on the TikTok asks what flight we're doing. We are flying from London Heathrow to Tokyo Narita. We're going to be doing an overnight long haul. So for those of you who are new to my channel and aren't familiar with that, essentially we're going to obviously stream the departure out of Tokyo now. We'll chill out in cruise for a little bit and relax, and then I'll head to bed, and then I'll come back tomorrow morning once I've had a cup of coffee and a bit of breakfast, and we'll do the arrival into Tokyo on stream tomorrow. Oh, hello there. Interesting model matching. So actually we're going down Alpha, aren't we? Oh, I see where Mike is. I'm an idiot. I got the taxiway wrong. Hey, Luca, how you doing? Good evening, Shokiev. Hello, matey. How are you? Will it be your first ever 100-month sub? No, Crow. We've got a couple already. You can actually see down in the description on the leaderboard. You can see them. So we're going to do a little bit of a kind of like an S shape here. We're going to go right, then left, and then right again down Alpha.
Sorry, yeah, or you could extend on Foxtrot and loop back around on Echo.
Sanjil's here as well. Hello, how you doing? A nice pink CJ4, yeah. Yeah, not too bad, Shokiev. Hope you're well, mate. One thing I've shown with 24 is the ground line goes blue when groomed out. Don't know. I know. To be fair, I think I've seen that as well. Don't know if that's an anti-aliasing thing. Would you say performance is better than the 2020 version in 2024? Yes. My performance is so far really good in this scenery. The only thing that like will give it a real good test is if I do a rotation out and back into here, because I usually find my FPS really struggles then into Heathrow. But that could be just be a sim thing. So we're just continuing straight down Alpha now. Finnair A350. Sorry, Finnair A350 just touching down on 27 right. We will do that flight at some point soon, Helsinki to London Heathrow or the return. Sure, we will do that at some point soon. Oh, really, Prospect? Yeah, weird. You did the return a couple of days ago? Yeah. We'll probably do the return because it's quicker.
Traffic version 103 Mike, we're now going to taxi to runway 27 left via Foxtrot and Alpha, holding short, November, Bravo 2 exit.
Heathrow traffic, Finnair 1331, fully established.
I bet shot Kiev. If we do this flight, this will be my first long haul in this aircraft. If we complete it, what AI traffic do I use? I have AIG and FSLTL. The VATSIM AI. Do you have downscaled VATSIM traffic? I do in 2020, but not in 2024. I don't know how you can do it in 2024. Interesting lights there. Good pick for the first one. Well, we tried to do Auckland to Doha last week, but had a crash to desktop. So, yeah. Right, let's do the before takeoff checklist below the line. Which is takeoff runway, 27 right is confirmed. Cabin crew, give them a little ding. Hey, who's that? Ah, it's Saul. Thank you very much indeed. 2 seconds, mate. Just going to complete this checklist. Packs are on. Takeoff runway confirmed. That is the before takeoff checklist complete. Oh, perfect. Well, have a safe landing. Mate, I appreciate the 27 months. Thank you very much indeed. What an absolute legend. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. 27 months. Yeah, have a safe landing into Abu Dhabi. Another choice for the long haul today was actually Abu Dhabi. But with Heathrow, we're here. Right, Heathrow traffic, Japan Air 44 Alpha via November Bravo 2 Echo, lining up departing 27 left, Detling 2 Golf, Heathrow. Right, let's get rid of the dome lights. Here we go, let's do this. We'll pause the alerts. Thank you again, Saw. You are a beauty, mate. I hope you have a good landing. Is SU1 releasing this month? No information I can share on that that's public at the moment, I'm afraid to say. But keep an eye out on all the MSFS official, you know, like forums and social channels and everything. God, look at the runway lighting. That looks so good. Wow. A350 BA there. Use my lineup. Okay, are we ready? Let's go. Table, take off. Manflex 42, ASRS runway, order thrust is blue. Oh, there's some massive stutters. Okay, they fixed themselves. Lovely VATSIM, 100 knots. Runway textures look so much better now, and the lighting as well.
V1.
Rotate. Hello, there's the crosswind. Positive climb, gear up. Nav. Ooh, a little bit stuttery. Very stuttery, in fact. Don't quite know what's happened to T5A there as well. It's gone very blocky. Oh, now it's loaded back in again. Interesting. Thrust derate, climb, climb. Sim looks beautiful though. I'm going to stick the autopilot in the turn because I want to enjoy the wing view as we take the flaps out of the way. I think my T-Lot is like 150. I remember. Right, flap 0. There's the dreaded M25. Ah, Taz gifting a sub. Thank you, mate. I will grab that one shortly. And it's going to Josh. Thank you, mate. I don't know what happened with the T5A textures there. Oh, it looks like somebody's on the go around up there. That looks so good. I love the look of the taxiway lighting and everything. Wow. I see somebody else on the roll there for 27 left. Beautiful. I'm going to flight level 100, open climb. Get rid of the ground spoilers. Those lights can go. And we'll do the after takeoff checklist. Which we can actually set standard now as well because we're clearing ourselves to a flight level. So push for standard. I always get that wrong. And that's standard set. After takeoff checklist complete. Oh, yes. How's that for a view? Right, we need to go and get... Actually, it's a double sub, because not only is Taz back for 48 months, but they've dropped a gifted sub as well for the second gifted sub of March. Mate, thank you, Taz. 4 years. Happy anniversary. There's the scenery disappearing in the distance. Oh, my gosh, look at the night lighting. The mask. There it is, once again, for Taz. And thank you very much. Gifting 2 subs it was. To Smaman and Quaz. Thank you very much, Taz. That takes you to the top of the leaderboard. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you very much indeed for the 2 gifted subs and for the 48-month, 4-year anniversary. Welcome, welcome back. Thank you so much, mate. That takes you to the top of the leaderboard for the month. There you go. Right, so we're going up to 35,000. So let's just stick that in to the FCU. 35,000. So we've got thrust derate, climb, open climb, nav, alt cruise in blue, flight level 350. That's what we want. That is what we want. Farewell, Heathrow. Let's go to Japan. Why didn't you use the Dash 1000? Because the liveries don't work in MSFS 2024. So there are a number of Japan Air A350-900 liveries on the INI Manager, and there are some on flightsim.to, but none of them work in MSFS 2024, unfortunately. So I was stuck with the 900, which I'm still, as long as we're flying an A350, I don't care, but yes. I would be flying the Japan Air A350 if I could. Sorry, A350-1000 if I could. But as I say, no paint scheme that works in 2024. Apparently the paint schemes only work in 2020. Oh, that looks interesting with all the traffic there. Look at that. I'm glad I'm not a part of any of that rubbish. And there's an Iberia on the go around. There. That's an Iberia going around. Hello there, Jake. Thanks so much for your follow. Right, I am going to stick the music on. See if my new... Ah, there we go. It is working. My new Spotify widget. I don't know what we think about that placement in the bottom left, bottom right-hand corner there. Are you staying up all night to do this? No, mate. I'm going to bed. I'm leaving it on autopilot and going to bed. Can you see that Iberia just there? Going around. It's pretty cool. What turbulence settings do I use? I think they're on medium. I think. Right, landing lights off. Logo lights can go to auto then. Everything's nice and smooth, so we'll go and release the passengers. Why aren't the liveries cross-compatible? You'll have to ask the creator of the liveries, mate. I've got no idea why they aren't. Not a blooming clue. It's very annoying, though. I should have put the departure chart up, really, shouldn't I? How long is the flight? About 13 hours and 20 minutes. So we could probably work out our ETA. So we're probably going to be landing at about 11:15 tomorrow morning. If all goes well, anyway. If all goes according to plan, we should be landing at about 11:15 UTC tomorrow morning. Things do look smooth. Hey, Sick, how you doing, mate? Sorry I missed you there. Andy's here as well on the YouTube. Sorry if I'm missing loads of questions. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, scenery was great. Scenery was brilliant on performance. Really good. Really, really good on performance. Shall have the regional variant of the A359, which only has a max takeoff weight of 217 tons. Oh, really? I did not know that. Yeah, I would have been happy, obviously, and I would have done it in the A350-1000, but then I would have had to have gone into 2020 to just fly that aircraft variant, which would have defeated the whole object of me doing the premium scenery for 2024, right? So, yeah. There's the O2 Arena over there and London City Airport's there. Beautiful. Well, there we are. We're on our way. Love it. Absolutely love it. Are you keeping your stream open? No, no, no. I'll be turning off the stream, mate. Turning off the stream. Was heavy the other day with the derated thrust. It took 35 minutes to get to cruise. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? It's quite common that it can take you a good half an hour to get to cruise. Oh, I think that A350 that we saw on the taxi is flying with us. Speedbird 7 Whiskey Lima. That's quite cool. Oh, and there's another person. There's Japan Air 7. Oh, that was the 777 that we saw. Oh, lovely. So we got a couple of others flying with us. Hey. Let's hope we all get there safely. Guys, what do we think of the Spotify widget? Do we like it on the stream? So not only do you see the song in chat, but then you see it on the screen as well. Obviously, I know those of you watching on YouTube and everything and TikTok won't see it, but yeah. It's a bit big. That's what she said. Sorry. Sorry. I said that before I thought it. Do you want me to make it a little bit smaller? How's that? Is that a little bit less intrusive? Intrusive even? Nice England, Chewy. How's that? I was going to place it in the bottom left-hand corner and then move my camera up. But I thought that might disturb, like, wing shots if I did that. So I've decided to just leave it as is. I preferred it if it just popped up when the song changed. I don't think that's possible, mate. I don't think that's possible. It didn't cost me anything, so if we hate it, I can get rid of it. But I just thought we'd see if we liked it. Stort, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Maybe the opacity a little lower. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Can I do that? Oh, God. I don't even know if I can do that. Ooh. Image mask. Is that it? I don't know if I can change it. Radio. Layer opacity should be a thing. No, not on effect filters. I think you can make different layers, different opacities. That sounds like a faff. I like the widget. If I come across a song I like, then easy to spot, especially just when tuning into the stream. Yeah. Move it below the aircraft name banner on the top left. Nah, I think that would completely ruin the symmetry of the top. Personally, I think that would completely ruin all the symmetry of the top bar. Right, we're past Detling. On our way to Dover now. Heading out over the coast of the UK. What in the world is that? What do you think the FSS 727 is worth it? The FSS 727 is very good. Apparently it's had a massive update today. So that might be the aircraft that tempts me away from the A380 for a bit. Is that 1080? Is what 1080p, mate? Is what 1080p? Do you put your flight sim into the window mod at all, or keep it? Wait, do you put your flight screen into window mode? No, it's just on full screen. It's on full screen the whole time. Add a color correction filter. I don't want to do a color correction to it, because then it would just color correct. Oh, I see. What? So about there, maybe? How's that? Is that... I think that's enough, isn't it? I think that's alright. 727 got a big update. New update is in 2020 only at the moment. Yeah. Cool. Is the stream staying on all the way to Haneda? No, mate, no. I've done that once before where I left my stream on Twitch on with emo only mode on. But I kept waking up in the middle of the night absolutely terrified that something terrible had happened. Jordan, thanks for the follow. Thank you, mate. So no, it won't be. Plus, if the sim crashes, then it would just look awful because the stream would just be live with me asleep with my desktop wallpaper, wouldn't it? So, yeah. Cyclone says, thanks for the heads up on the 727. Yeah, I think the 727 update could be the thing that tempts me out of the A350 for a little bit. Even though I'm still going to be flying the A350 for a while. Hey, Andy, thank you very much for gifting a membership. Oh, gifting 4 memberships. Andy, that is 5. It's just come through. Hey, Andy, thank you for gifting 5 memberships over on the YouTube. I'm still trying to grow the YouTube stream. It's incredible how many people have been tuning into the YouTube stream recently. So thank you to every single one of you over on the YouTube. And thank you to Andy for getting 5 memberships over there. They're going to King Lizard, Lefty Labs, Mark Dawson, John Brand, and Fat Man Gaming. Thank you. The mask goes on. I need to properly get like my YouTube stream set up with like all the emotes and the proper sub badges and stuff. We're looking at potentially changing my sub badges and stuff anyway. There we go. They're all coming on the stream individually. Thank you very much indeed, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did that work? The opacity thing? Did I save that? And then Heavy Equations back with 22 months. Goodness gracious, it's all going on at the moment. Thank you, mate. 22. Oh my God, there's more. Ah! Oh God. Oh blimmin' heck. Hello. No worries, mate. No worries, mate. Thank you for the 22 months. It's all the 2s, which means you are 5 months. Sorry, 2 months away from the 2 years. I can't even speak. 2 months away from the 2 years. Thank you very much to the one and only Heavy Equation. Dude, what a legend. And then we got another 5 to match on the Twitch. After Andy's huge generosity with 5 gifted on YouTube, Doicest is getting the Twitch party going as well. Thank you for 5 gifted. They are going to Wurzels and After. I can't pronounce that. Jack Howard Aviation, Skipol, Enska215, and Morning Frost 123. Doicest, hey! That straight away puts you to the top of the leaderboard for gifted subs on the Twitch for the month of March. I very much appreciate these. Thank you very much, friends. Considering you're on full screen, do you press your Windows key to access the toolbar? Yes. Indeed I do. Or if I need to really do it, I've got like a second monitor over on my right, so I can do it on there. So I've not even done anything there. I just moved over to my second monitor, and then I can see the toolbar on that, and I can just click it. Yeah. Folks, thank you for the support. Very, very, very hugely appreciated. Heavy Equation back with 22 months. A hype train incoming thanks to Doisis with the 5 gifted, and Andy with 5 membership gifts as well on YouTube. Cheers, guys. The 727 update is great. Gave me an escape from the A350. Well, I've always said it. Loads of people used to ask me, like, oh, Chewy, if you could have 2 aircraft, like high fidelity aircraft in the sim, what would they be? And it's, for me, it's always been like, even though the 747 is my favorite aircraft, I've flown that thing loads. But I've always wanted a very good quality A350 and a very good quality 727, and we have them now, so I'm pretty set. So yeah, if there was any aircraft that was going to take me away, I mean, it might be quite nice in the near future. I'm sure we will do it. I'm still riding the A350 hype for now, but I think that 727 update will be the first aircraft that I try away from the A350, because it will be really good fun to like show that evolution change, you know, just how far aviation has come with all the automation and the fancy tech that the A350's got, and then just how different an old-fashioned 727 is. So yeah, we'll make sure we do that at some point soon. Have you heard the new Phoenix sounds? Oh, I haven't. I want to kind of listen to it live in the sim first, I guess. Will you wake up and reconnect to that sim? Yeah, that's the plan. Yep. Do I use lossless scaling? No, I don't, mate. I don't. No. At what point are we going to log off of VATSIM? When I finish the stream, whenever that is. Yeah. When we finish the stream is when I log off VATSIM, because I shut everything down then, apart from the sim, obviously. Is the default RJTT good? It does the job. It's not anything amazing, but it's not supposed to be, I don't think. So yeah, it's all right. Is Kai-Tak included in the standard version? It should be. Oh, in 2020, yes, it definitely is then, because it was part of the 40th anniversary update. Yeah. Have a listen to the link I said. I kind of want to hear it like myself for the first time in the sim, if that makes sense. ISXR, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, mate. Hello, how you doing? Hello. Welcome. How you doing today? Yeah, not bad, Incarnate. How are you, mate? Not bad. Welcome. Seems to be there's an aircraft behind us. There is. What's that? Who's that? Oh, there's a... Oh, I think that person who was that... I think that all pink aircraft that we saw was flying with us. A Cessna Citation. London Heathrow to Tokyo Haneda. Charlie Golf Lima Papa Whiskey. Yeah. They're probably going to overtake us. Or at least they're... Wait, did they depart offline? No, maybe not. Every little thing she does is magic. What a song. Yeah, it's a longitude. I didn't even know it could do that far of a flight. That's impressive. We've been airborne for 19 minutes and we're only just through 30,000 feet. This aircraft is fun. I do love it. Just finished an A350 flight from Boston to Heathrow. Nice. I'm so praying that this flight goes well. I was so gutted when I woke up last week and saw that my long-haul flight from Auckland to Doha had crashed. I was so sad that we had a CTD on that. Because that would have been my longest flight ever in MSFS. And my first long-haul in the A350. So I was pretty gutted. I'm JAL44 Alpha on VATSIM right now because somebody else has got the real flight, has got the real call sign. So on VATSIM, I'm 4-4 alpha right now. But yeah. Nate's here on the YouTube. Hello, mate. How you doing? Good to see you, Nate. Welcome in. Considering the Longitude is a default aircraft, would have thought it could model match off it. Yeah, I don't know why. Well, it's because it's VATSIM. It's different, but it depends on what VMR files you've got and stuff, I guess. The 777 is definitely making it. Trusty G90s. Oh, yes. Your call sign on Stream Elements is 4-4. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not really too worried if it's different, like, for that. Because we'll see if it's free tomorrow morning when we log on. Yeah, when in doubt, just add a letter. That's it. Just add an A. The Longitude can only go 7 hours at 0.92. Bloody hell, that's impressive. Yeah, I'm really hoping... Because it feels like every other streamer has had a success with a long haul with this aircraft, apart from me. Jamie's done multiple overnight long hauls, and even, like, day long hauls. Kenko's done long hauls. Grizzle's done long hauls. Edward's done long hauls. I think Andrew, 10 minutes to landing, was doing a long haul earlier. I feel like I'm literally the only fucking streamer who hasn't yet. You've only tried it once, though. Well, I have had a house move and everything else going on in the way, so that's my excuse. But yes, I have only tried it once. You've done over 7 long hauls and not a single issue. Pass me some of that luck, then. Kenko has done successful flights. Well, the great thing about the A350 is a lot of it's automated, so if you get it wrong in this aircraft, you've really done a job on it. Edwards had CTD twice. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I just saw, like, on the Twitch category that he'd been doing some long hauls. I didn't actually, like, watch to see if he'd had, like, any issues with them or anything. Speedbird 677 we're just about to pass. Who's that? Istanbul to Heathrow in a 7810. Nice. Technobraze released another video of their upcoming Tokyo Haneda today. Oh, I hope it comes out soon. That'd be good. I've done 3 consecutive 12-hour long hauls without even restarting the sim. Holy moly. That's impressive. That's very impressive. Well, yeah, you all need to pass me your luck then, don't you? You all need to pass me your long haul luck with the A350. Absolutely. Look at that view. A350 flight deck at night is just, I'm going to use the word, it's just vibes, isn't it? It really is. It's just vibes. Your PC's been on for over 2 days now. You guys are just pushing it to the limit with this aircraft. I love it. I love it. Long time fan like oh, thank you, Nate. That's really kind of you, mate. Jay, thanks for the follow on the YouTube as well, mate. Thank you, bud. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, so tomorrow we'll be landing into Haneda, and then I might go and have another look at like the Heathrow scenery if we've got some time. Go and see if we can do the walk around mode or something. And then I don't know about streaming plans for Friday just yet. I don't think there will be a stream on Friday, unfortunately, chat. But then, yeah. I'm looking forward to getting back to normal. I really am. I feel like everything's just become disrupted at like the absolute worst times, so I've not been able to really ride the hype of this aircraft release. But we've done pretty well. We've done as well as we could have done, really, with all things considered so far. Looks like a 380 pit. Yeah, well, they're very similar in terms of the flight deck design, aren't they? Hello, Joel. How you doing? I'm just enjoying this view. Just got off work. How about you? Yeah, I'm not bad, buddy. Not bad. Hope work was okay today. Cool. Back to back to back to back to back meetings. Oh, God. One of those productively unproductive ones, yeah. In your own opinion, does the A350 deserve the hate it's getting? I don't know where it's getting hate. What hate is it getting? And what hate and where? And from whom? I've seen some comments about like the performance, like people struggling with performance in this aircraft. But I don't know what other hate there's been towards it, unless I'm missing something. Are you getting contrails? Yeah, I'm getting contrails. Yeah. People that hate on the 350 must expect perfection in every aspect of life. I mean, if people have been having genuine issues with the aircraft, then, well, I don't know if hate on it is the right phrase. Then obviously, you know, like giving negative feedback might be warranted. But where's the hate come from? I mean, I've been out of the loop a little bit, so I don't know if I've missed it. I'm just going to try and find a particular waypoint. Let's take a screenshot, by the way, chat. No, I'm not just doing this page by page. God, how many waypoints are there on this flight plan? Holy moly. It just goes on and on. There it is. Pilot Stud on YouTube said it was an awful release. Really? I'll have to watch his video. He's usually very positive about things. People are comparing it to Phoenix. How the fuck can you compare an A350 to an A320? How is that possible? Sorry, excuse my language. I just don't get that. Drew, thank you for the follow. Is this because of the whole drama thing with Amir the other day? So people are just trying to get some toxicity drama going or something? The initial release wasn't picture perfect. I don't think in my 10 years or so of working or being involved in the flight sim industry, I don't think I've ever seen a picture perfect release. People always compare aircraft to the Phoenix, and I don't get why. I think a lot of people will compare aircraft to the Phoenix, but then but you say that, but then loads of people compared the Phoenix to the fly-by-wire for ages as well. Everybody just loves to compare things to something else. Everybody just loves a good comparison. I don't think the flight sim community can kind of just let something sit and be its own thing. It always has to be a comparison, and there's never like an absence of subjectivity of it. It's like, how does this add-on compare to the Phoenix? In what regard? There are many aspects to every aircraft that's in the sim. So when somebody says like, oh, hey Chewie, how does this aircraft compare to the Phoenix? In what way? In terms of its system depth, in terms of its sounds, in terms of its flight model, in terms of its pricing, in terms of its availability to the market? Like, in what aspect are you asking me that question? I think that's always been a confusing one for me. People will always just try and draw a comparison. Yeah. Phoenix is the gold standard. But the thing is that I've got plenty of friends who fly the real-world Airbus A320 fleet and have got a lot of interesting opinions about things to do with the Phoenix as well. So if the Phoenix in the community's essence is the gold standard, then bloody hellfire, what the hell is everything else? And and I'm saying this from a perspective of somebody who's a big lover of the Phoenix myself. You know, I was heavily involved with that project pre-release, with alpha and beta testing right from the very start. I'm very good friends with quite a few people on the Phoenix team. So I've got nothing against Phoenix whatsoever. But I think there are some people who make out like the Phoenix hasn't got any issues with it itself. And like everything must be compared to the Phoenix because the Phoenix is perfect. And it's like, no, it isn't. I don't even think the real developers, I don't even think the developers of the Phoenix are naive enough to think that that project is perfect. I think that's a very dangerous precedence to set if they do think that, which I don't think they do. So yeah. Do they work for FS Labs though? Does who work for FS Labs? Who's they? No worries, Spike. You have a good one, mate. I'll see you tomorrow. See you later, mate. They overhyped the marketing. I don't know if I mean, I don't know if I'd agree with that. Oh, there's Brussels down there. Overhyped the marketing how? Is there such thing as overhyping the marketing, or did they just do very bloody good marketing whilst lots of other developers don't? I feel like there's loads of developers who just don't do any marketing. You haven't read Amir's post, sounds like? Oh, I've certainly read Amir's post. I've read a lot of comments in a lot of Discord servers from different people. I can assure you that. I've read lots of comments. They made it out to be the best add-on ever, or did you interpret their marketing like that? Where did they explicitly state in their marketing, best add-on ever? Find that quote for me. Am I getting the frame generation stutters? I feel like I am. Oh, Anonymous! Thank you very much for the £3.33 tip. Thank you. I don't know if I am getting it, but if so, that's... yeah. Thank you, mate. Yes. How high are we this evening? We're at flight level 50,000. Yeah, there it is. You know it. Straight up. Flight level 50,000. You know it straight away. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, mate. What a legend. A lot of this is opinions, which is perfectly valid. People just don't respect when people have their opinions. I don't think it's a case of people not respecting when people have their own opinions. I think it's a case of people jumping on the bandwagon of toxic drama just to jump on the bandwagon of it. And a lot of the things that they like get their like they form their opinion on is false information. That's the thing that I usually have a bit of, you know, like I don't really want to get into it too much, but there were some comments made by some people about some of like particular logic that apparently wasn't correct in the aircraft, when it turns out it was absolutely working as intended for the particular A350 that's being modeled by iniBuilds. And so lots of people had like specific opinions based off of that information, which was false information. So I've got no issues with people saying, I don't like the INI A350. All right, okay, fine. Why? And then if it's based off of opinions, which is like from false information, then it's a bit like, oh, well, have you just like got a, you know, like a misinformed opinion there? Or do you just not like it because you don't like it? Which is perfectly valid. The amount of beef and drama in Flight Sim is mad. Nah, it's kiddies play. I can promise you that. Coming from somebody who used to work in esports, the drama and beef in Flight Sim is honestly absolutely nothing. If you lot think that there's lots of beef and drama in Flight Sim, holy shit, go and spend a couple of years in esports. Then come back to me. It's child's play. It's child's play. We are very, 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 very lucky in this community that we have very little of it. Yeah. Right. I feel like my sim is stuttering. I think we've got that frame gen stutter thing again. Uh-oh. If so, that's literally the end of the flight, by the way. Oh, yeah, we do. Look, can you see the stutters? Do we even know what causes that? I don't know what causes it. To this day, I don't know what causes it. But I think once you get it, that's it, don't you? That's the end of the flight. I'm doing Alt-Enter, but... No, it's not stopped it. It's not stopped it for ages. Are you near Aerosoft Frankfurt? We're not going to be far away from Frankfurt, so it could be the airport. Actually, no, we're nowhere near it. We're near Liège, so Frankfurt's ahead of us. Shit. I'm not on dev mode. Oh no. Because then it like fixes it. Well, I don't know. Turn DLSS off and on. I don't have DLSS, mate, so I can't turn that off and on. Now, we've had this before where I had like 8 million people told me to turn different settings off and then back on again to fix it. Now, I've done that as well where I've turned off frame gen and turned it back on again. It didn't fix it. Practice a medical divert. Wait, look. See, look. It's fixed itself now. It's fine again. Weird. I don't think we would be able to because we're over max landing weight. What the hell is this? Whatever it is, it's gone. Sorry. Yeah, max landing weight is 207. We're at 255. And I don't know if we've got jettisons. Do I have Liège scenery loaded? No, I don't. No, look. It's fine now. Weird. Yeah, JW, have you tried turning the thing that was breaking it off? Try changing your screen resolution in the sim. It's alright at the moment, so we'll keep our fingers crossed that it was just momentary and it doesn't come back again, I guess. I still do not know why it happens. I really don't. There's been questions about whether it's to do with like RAM before, but I've seen Ian and Jamie get it when I think they've got 64 gigabytes of RAM and they don't play in the same res as me or anything. We'll keep going for now and we'll see what happens. We'll keep going for now and we'll see what happens, I think. We'll pretend that we didn't see it and just hope that it was all fine. And we'll go with that. Usually when this happens to me, your VRAM is through the roof. Yeah. But I'm on a 4090, so like, I don't know. I don't know if that's a sim update one-ism or what it is. I am not too sure. Well, we'll just carry on as we are and just hope. And hope that we're good. What was for tea? Oh, I had beef burgers today. It was naughty. I had beef burgers today. And then I had like a chicken salad thing for lunch at Becca's. Hey Alexander, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Hello, my friend. Hello, hello. You want a 47 12 gigabyte and I get it. I believe 12 gigabyte is listed as the ideal spec for 2020. It depends on the resolution that you're playing in, right? Things. I have this. Your CPU and VRAM go through the roof. You have a 4090 950X. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what it could be. On 1080p. Yeah. I honestly, your guess is as good as mine, folks. I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm hoping it was only a temporary thing and it sorted itself out now. It seems smooth at the moment, anyway. We will go with it. Cyclone says it's 1.67 gigabyte for the 727 update. Oh, nice. Okay. Cool. That is not bad at all, then. Willing to bet that it's on iniBuilds radar. What is... What? The stutter thing? I don't think it's not to do with the aircraft. Because I've had it in the fly-by-wire. So it's not to do with the aircraft. Because I've had it in the fly-by-wire in 2020. And people have had it in all sorts of other aircraft. So yeah, I don't think it's anything to do with the aircraft. It's weird, isn't it? Anyway, we'll carry on as we are for now, and then if it happens, then we'll deal with that as it comes. So where are we over right now then? Let's have a look on Volanta. So yeah, we just went past the edge. Okay, so we've just entered German airspace. So we're south of Cologne right now. So we will overfly Frankfurt. It'll be interesting to see if it comes back again when we overfly Frankfurt, won't it? It'll be very interesting. So Frankfurt is just after Gubax. Okay, so that's going to be up. So that's probably Frankfurt up there then, I guess. Unless it's there. I don't know if it... I don't think it is a sim... I don't think it is a sim issue that's being looked into for Sim Update 2 because it happens in MSFS 2020. And I've not seen it on the radar. I've not seen it being spoken about anywhere internally. So, yeah. JB Fly, they've had... a real A350 pilot on the team testing it. And apparently the A350 is like that. It's incredibly sensitive on the roll on the pitch. They suggest like a linear curve on your model on the thing, on the sensitivity. God, this song takes me back to the tour. So they've had real world pilots who've been testing it through development. So, I mean... you know, unless we've got other pilots who've A350 pilots who've said otherwise about it, you'd like to think that it's pretty accurate. And they also had time in a real simulator as well. I was speaking to Cam, who's the lead technical dev for the A350, and he and some of the other teams spent quite a bit of time in an A350 sim, and they did some recordings and stuff like that. And they really do not make a lot of input on it to get it to move. I think the thing with the A350 is that it's quite like you don't it's not like a 737 where you need to stir the fucking porridge to get the aircraft moving around. You kind of just guide it, you know. But the thing with the A350 is that it's got a lot of inertia because of the size of it. You missed the Iron Maiden tour? That was so fun. It was so good, wasn't it? The Iron Maiden tour was wicked. I did enjoy that a lot. Did you watch the game yesterday? I most certainly did. What a result. What a result yesterday. I was hoping for... I mean, considering the way that Eindhoven have been playing so far, they even beat Liverpool in the Champions League, didn't they? 3-2. PSV had no business being in this tournament. Well, not after that result, but they did before then. I think they'd won 4 out of their last results in the... 4 out of their 4 last or something? I don't know. But yeah, they beat Liverpool at home in the Champions League. And, yeah, I mean, they just... I've not seen a collapse like that before. I've not seen a collapse like that before. That was pretty monumental, wasn't it? I made a custom... I keep forgetting to change my sensitivity for the A350. I said to myself before I went live for today's stream, oh, don't forget to change it. And I completely forgot again. yeah, JB Fly, give it a go and see if it helps you out. I mean, they, you know, like they've fully been open and admitted, like, you know, like the aircraft is quite sensitive on the pitch and the roll. But I believe that is by design for the actual aircraft. Whether it's correct or not, I don't. But that's their understanding of it from the feedback that they've had from the real pilots who have been, you know, testing it and from their experience in the real world sim. I think just a lot of people kind of get lost in, you know, how much you actually have to do. Like you look at like the iniBuilds stuff for the like the 320 and stuff like that. They don't take a lot of doing. I've seen a video of a friend of mine landing an A320neo ferry flight, and he flared at like 5 feet, and he just went, ugh. It was like the tiniest flare in the world. I think lots of people think that you have to, like, I've had it in the Phoenix before, where I've had to literally yank the bloody side stick back to the stops just to try and get some sort of a bloody flare in, and even then it didn't do anything. I personally, at the moment, find the Phoenix the most difficult aircraft to land in MSFS. I just cannot predict the flare in it. I really cannot. I just cannot predict the flare in that thing at all. I think in terms of like ease of aircraft to like get a butter landing with at the moment for me, I'd say probably the PMDG 737 is the easiest, if not the 777. It just wallows. Yeah, that's the inertia, mate. Because it's a bloody huge aircraft. You're probably putting too much input in. You're probably just making loads of input in, and then it's just getting out of control. I think with the A350, the way that you fly it is you just make an input, wait and see what the reaction is, you know, and then make another input. If you're constantly making inputs all over the place, yeah, you're gonna get out of sorts. Yeah. I think that's pretty normal. 777 is a dream, yeah. The only problem with the 777 is when it decides to freaking whack a load of N1 in at like 30 feet over the ground. They still haven't addressed that. That annoys me. That does bug me in the 777 when the auto thrust just adds a load of power in at like 30 feet, and you're like, ugh. Yeah, so that's it. When I'm flying the 777 now, I just take out the auto thrust. You heard A330 drivers say that both the A330 and the A350 are susceptible to being knocked around by the wind. Yeah, I don't know if A330 drivers done a 350 as he's flown the 330, but yeah. But I don't know how you can compare a 757 and a 767 to a 350. Look at the freaking size of them. Look at the size of the bloody wings. It's possible that the flare is so difficult because the real aircraft blocks sudden pitch to the aircraft near the ground to avoid tail strikes, or is it? No, I don't think so, Giovanni. I've got friends who are testers for Phoenix and also real world A320 pilots, and even they can't get the hang of the Phoenix flare. So if they can't, we're all buggered. This A330 type rating applies to the 350 as well. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's always the case. They don't fly the same though. Hey, Dendarian, what a legend, mate. Thank you. 57 months. Hello, mate. Thank you, my friend. Hello. 57 months. Thank you, mate. How are you doing? As you can see, we're chilling out to ABBA at 35,000 feet over Frankfurt at the moment. There's Frankfurt down there. Thank you, mate. Chilling out. What's the time? Oh my god, it's almost 11 o'clock. Okay, we'll stay another 15 minutes until 11 p.m. and then I'm going to bed. We've been airborne. Well, okay, I'm gonna stay another 10 or so minutes because we've been airborne for 49 minutes. So I'll wait until we've been airborne for an hour and then I'll head to bed. Oh, really, Mac? Nice. I don't... So, Giovanni, the A321 does have tail strike protection, but I don't know the specific logic of like how it kicks in, when it kicks in, and all of those kind of things. But you are absolutely right that there is like a tail strike protection mode on A3, you know, on A3X aircraft type. Exactly when it kicks in and what specific models it's on, I honestly don't know. I'm pretty sure the A350 has it. Pretty sure the A350 has tail strike protection. Absolutely, there is Incarnate on Airbus. Do you remember it's Airbus? The aircraft flies itself. You as the pilot are just there to kind of guide it. It makes all the rules. The aircraft makes all the rules, doesn't it? But I need to make sure that auto step climb and stuff's enabled. Let's do that now before I forget as well. No worries, John. You have a good one, buddy. We'll see you soon, mate. What am I doing? Where am I clicking? So auto step climb, good. Lovely. Do you ever think we will ever see a Phoenix A350? No, they've already confirmed that they're not doing it now. Apparently they said that they were, well, they posted messages to say that they were going to make one, but because iniBuilds have made one, they are now not going to make one. I've got no idea what Phoenix are going to do next, quite frankly. Not a clue. Not a clue. I think the thing is with Phoenix is that obviously they had, even though they did a tremendous amount of custom work, the reason why the Phoenix has got like so many failures and a lot of the system depth that it does have is because of it being from ProSim, right? So the kind of the aircraft had quite a big base. Even in the very early alpha days when we first received the aircraft in its base form, it still had quite a lot of failures there because it was ProSim stuff. So I don't know like how, like if they were going to do some other Airbus fleet stuff, what data they could pull over from the ProSim stuff, just in terms of even licensing, I guess. And then, but you know, I don't know how that works, and then what they could use from ProSim for other stuff, or whether they'd have to start from scratch, or I don't quite know. I think we're really lucky though, aren't we? Like we've got, you know, something that tickles everybody's fancy, you know, like even if you are of the opinion that you're not a fan of the A350 in its current state, like, okay, yeah, you haven't got an A350 alternative, but it's not like you've got nothing else to fly in the sim. There's so much out there from so many different developers. I'd like to think that pretty much everybody in our community is catered for right now, you know. I don't necessarily know if there's, well, I don't know, you let me know. Do you think there's necessarily like a section of aviation enthusiasts who necessarily aren't covered with a, you know, with something right now? I'm trying to think of like, you know, like warbirds, or if like helicopters, you know, or something like that. I'd still love to see, yeah, I guess private jets. Yeah, I guess that's a relatively good point. But I still feel like there are some pretty darn good private jets out there. We may not have like the crazy ultra like Gulfstream, you know, things, and I don't know, like the Challengers and all of those kind of things. But they're on the way, aren't they? Oh, you've been enjoying gliding in 2024? Nice. I don't think I could ever touch gliding. I tried it before and it scares the crap out of me. Why are there no Gulfstream ones? Gulfstream hates flight sim. It's just as simple as that. Gulfstream as a company have always and will always just hate flight sim. They've pretty much shut down every single attempt at anybody trying to make a representation of a Gulfstream in any flight simulator. Don't ask me why. No idea. You'd have to ask their company executives and legal department as to why. But yeah, they just hate flight sim. Is the cabin off? Yeah, I'm not using the cabin. There's a really good Gulfstream in X-Plane. Is it? It's not got any licensing though or anything, does it? They used to, I think, like actively shut projects down there, I think. GLFs, yeah. Challenger, I missed that plane. It was weird because I mean, I loved the Challenger by Hot Start because it was just inexplicitly incredibly well detailed. But as I think about that aircraft more and more, I actually hated the actual Challenger itself. Not Hot Start's version of it, but I didn't actually like the Challenger. Do you know what I mean? It felt like a naff CRJ, and the CRJ just feels naff in itself. You guys, some of you guys will know Angus from the Simfest team. He flies the Challenger, or at least I don't know if he does anymore, but he used to, and he hates it in real life. He hated it. He couldn't stand the bloody thing, I think. It was all like, I just remember how like much of a faff of the checklist system was and all of those things. So, I mean, the Hot Start representation was absolutely bloody phenomenal. And still to this day, probably the best, you know, sim representation of an aircraft that we've ever got for home simulation. PSX still smashes it to pieces, but that's a professional sim, so that doesn't really count. But yeah, I didn't actually ever really enjoy the Challenger for the Challenger. Does that make, like, I loved flying it in the sim and had really good fun in it for the sake of how well it was modeled, but I didn't actually, I came away from it not actually liking the Challenger. I don't know how to describe it. Do you know what I mean? I would love to see an A321neo from Phoenix. I don't know, because FS Labs are going to do it, aren't they? Yeah, FS Labs are going to do it. The dev for the Challenger was in your chat often. Yeah. Yeah, he was. I mean, they were only here when I was flying their aircraft, but that's pretty normal. And then as soon as I started doing stuff for MSFS, they basically completely shunned me, I think. Supposedly an update for the CRJ on the way soon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that. I'm hoping it gives some sort of a redeeming arc to Aerosoft's aircraft development team, because there's almost no recovery from the A330. I don't think I will ever fully forgive them for that one. On a that's my personal opinion, not anything to do with anything else. But yeah, still fervently waiting on that Concorde. Give it to 2030 and you might get it, mate. Yeah, 2030 and you might get the FS Labs Concorde by then. Hey, Nico. How you doing, mate? Over on the YouTube today. Hello, buddy. There are still some people out there with an X-Plane hard-on. That's fine, mate. As long as people are enjoying their simming, who gives a damn? I mean, obviously, I'd love to see as many people as possible enjoying Microsoft Flight Sim, but if X-Planes people sim, as long as they're in the Flight Sim community, that's what counts. I will be old by then, yeah. Unpopular opinion, but the FS Labs A321 CEO is phenomenal. I love the Phoenix Ever series, but the FS Labs is very, very good. I have absolutely no doubt that the FS Labs is good. Like, FS Labs have got a history of putting out very, very good products. You know, FS Labs don't usually release anything that's not very good quality. Unfortunately, there's just so much other stuff with FS Labs that in some respects it almost doesn't matter. You know, FS Labs have released an A321 for MSFS 2020 after the next sim launched. So they released an MSFS 2020 A321 after MSFS 2024 launched. So it took them well over 4 years since the launch of 2020 to get one aircraft into 2020. And then, you know, and it's come at a time when progressively more and more people are switching to 2024. And then there's the factor of, as you say, of the Phoenix, and the Phoenix being a trusted brand and deservedly so in our community for many years, and already having an A321 available out at a better price point. And then that's not even bringing in the whole debacle of the malware thing, which still has a big factor on people's purchasing decision, and in my opinion, rightly so. So, I mean, I think it's a testimony. Like, how many people do you see streaming the FS Labs A321? I remember Johnny, who was one of their testers, obviously, for it, streaming it near the release for a little while, but he's disappeared with his streams now because he's flying lots. And I don't see anybody else, like any of the other regular streamers, flying it. I don't think any of the other regular streamers have even got it. Hey, PS1 Flyer, hello. No, I haven't, Mac. No. PS1, you beauty, 36 months. Mate, thank you. What a legend. Labs should have switched to the Neo. Yeah, I agree, mate. Hey. Oh, yes. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Good idea. I think that is a beautiful route to do. I almost did a long haul to Toronto, actually, tonight. But then the Heathrow came out. Well, the Heathrow arrived in my inbox, I should say. It's not out yet. Yeah, I mean, if I was controlling FS Labs, I would have prioritized above all else Concorde, quite frankly. Because we are still yet to have a decent Concorde in the sim. And even though Concorde is still a niche, like, FS Labs absolutely nailed the Concorde for P3D. So they know how to make a bloody good Concorde. So yeah, but they were adamant of releasing their Concorde for P3D, and they've been adamant at doing the A321 and stuff for MSFS. So they just, I mean, fair play to them for sticking to their guns, but I don't know why they just didn't, you know, capture the aircraft that probably would have been most in demand for them, I guess. FS Labs are incredibly mismanaged, to be fair. Well, when the person who released the malware whole debacle is still the head of the company, I probably agree with that. Am I using the no cabin model? I am, mate. Yeah, I am. This is going to be my last song of the night, chat. This is one of my favourite bands, Couch. I actually saw them last month. They came over on tour. So this will be the last song of the night, and then I'm going to finish up there, folks, because it's almost 11 p.m. But we, hopefully, as long as everything goes well, we'll be back tomorrow for the landing. FS Labs was about 4 years too late with the 320 and the 321. I don't know if I'd say 4 years too late, because, I mean, Phoenix only came out in June 2022, so it was almost, well, it was about 20 months after the launch of MSFS 2020 that we got the Phoenix and the PMDG. So it took developers quite a while to get, you know, really good stuff into... Wait, was it 2022? Yes, it was, because I was in LA. I did my LA Seattle holiday near launch time. Because the PMDG 737 and the Phoenix A320 released within about 3 weeks of each other. And that was about June 2022 time. So it still took about 20 or so months for aircraft to really start to get, you know, we started to get good aircraft in 2020. But as I say, it's the fact that FS Labs released an A321, which we'd already got from a well-trusted developer, over 4 years since the release of the sim, after the release of the new sim, and they just focused. So they probably could have got the. Well, actually, no. I'm absolutely confident they could have got that 321 out much earlier, had they not done the Concorde for P3D, or moved it across or something. So yeah. 569 days since that Concorde in MSFS screenshot. Yeah, mate. I'd give it at least another 569 until you may see another one, bud. And I can say those things because then if I get proved wrong, everybody's a winner. It's actually one of my favorite things. It might sound weird, but one of my favorite things sometimes is getting proven wrong. Because it usually means that if I've got an opinion on something, being like the ever cynical old man of flight sim that I am, it means that if I have an opinion on something and I get proven wrong on it, it usually means that it's something that's like better for everybody and like good for the community. I missed all the controversy surrounding FS Labs, didn't know about the malware until I purchased the A321 and did wonder why no one was talking about it. I only started simming again last year. Yeah, well, that's it. It's kind of... It's hidden away now, but people who have been around for a long time in the community, you know, certainly know about it, and it still does inform a lot of people's decisions as to whether they will purchase it or not. FS Labs will, you know, go to the bank and say and flatly deny that it does impact people's purchasing decisions, but it most certainly does. I don't think it would impact a lot of people's opinions if action had been taken from it, but as far as we're all aware, there was absolutely zero ramifications of it, because as I say, the individual who is, as far as I'm aware, was the person involved in doing it, still runs the company. You know, had there been removal of people involved and, you know, and all of that, and proper action taken, then yeah, maybe it could have just been, you know, shoved under the rug. But it's also very interesting that whenever you see anybody talking about it, their testers just come up in force on Facebook. So whenever you see like mention of FS Labs on Facebook pages, and then people talk about like, oh, isn't that the company that did the malware? I'm not buying from them. You just see their testers come up in force in responses like, oh, are you really still talking about that? Yeah, that's always an interesting conundrum for me when I see that. No worries, Gaming Prospect. You have a good one, mate. You have a good one. Hassan, how you doing, mate? I'm afraid we are just finishing up, folks. We are going to finish up there because it is 11 p.m. So I am going to head to bed. Right, so, I mean, it's telling me right now that we're going to be landing at, like, well, about 12 hours from now at 11 a.m., but we've not got any sort of an arrival in or anything like that. So we'll see. I mean, I've got no idea what the weather's going to be looking like in Tokyo tomorrow, and I've got no idea what runway or arrival we're going to be doing yet. So hopefully the ETA that's at the top of the screen is going to be right. In terms of what time we'll go live, obviously, if you folks want to keep track of the flight, Volanta is the best way to go. So if you want to keep track of the flight, see how things are going, see if we're still making our way to Tokyo, then just search for the call sign JAL44, just search my username Chewy94. I'll get these friend requests. And then you'll be able to track the flight. So if you do see that it's disappeared off the map, then you'll know that we've had a crash. But if all goes according to plan, then yeah. I mean, I'll try and go live at maybe like 10 a.m. tomorrow. So about 10 a.m. UK time is what I'll aim for. I might still be drinking my cup of coffee when I go live, but I'll set an alarm for 9 a.m. and then hopefully go live for about 10 a.m. tomorrow to land at about 11:15 a.m. Are we using the default scenery? Yeah, but it's pretty good in 2024. Did we ignore the polar route because of Russia? No, we ignored the polar route because the real one does it this way around because it's an hour quicker than the polar route. You go and have a look at the replay of the real flights. They go eastbound as well. It's about an hour quicker than if you go the other way. Yeah. Oh, he's had a WASM crash. No. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, right. Well, so keep your fingers and toes crossed overnight that everything goes well and that we have a smooth journey. And no crashes and no jitters or anything like that, folks. And yeah, I will try and get some kit. So I will hopefully see you all tomorrow morning. If we do have a crash and something goes wrong and the sim crashes, I will see if I can try and get another live stream going and do some sort of another flight, but it might just be like a short flight. I don't know yet. It depends because I do have some stuff to do in the afternoon. If not, then there may be the potential for an evening stream tomorrow. All right, I will let you all know. So keep an eye out on Discord. All right, folks. So yeah. So if you haven't joined the Discord, come and join the Discord server, and I'll post anything on there. All right, but for now, I am going to finish up there. So I won't do the whole proper outro thing or anything like that. I'll just turn the camera off and then shut the stream down and stuff. So yeah, hopefully see you all tomorrow morning. All right, folks. Sleep well. Enjoy your sleep, whatever you're else doing for the next 12 hours, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow morning. All right, folks, good night all.